what's the point of doing an initial assessment, or what benefit is there in an assessment at LearningRx? So to answer that, this is a different type of assessment. So I think as parents, we're often used to the types of assessments we get at school or even in tutoring centers. And so what that's assessing is basically a child where they're at academically. So you might get, results like, oh, my child's in the 10th percentile in reading or the 60th percentile in math, which is helpful information. However, the cognitive skills assessment that we administer at LearningRx basically tells you why, which is invaluable information. So for example, I can just use my own daughter as an example. My daughter at a young age was diagnosed with ADHD. She's actually why we opened the center. So we went through a full neuropsych evaluation, which was interesting and helpful. And then we got that back with these diagnoses of ADHD, receptive and expressive language delays. But my wife and I were still kind of asking, well, why? Why does she have that? And it wasn't until we did the LearningRx assessment that showed that she had low processing speed that we really understood why. And it was just because her brain had to work so hard to do a task because she couldn't process quickly that she couldn't sustain her focus and would zone out, right? So that's just one example. So that is really valuable information. The other reason it's important, at LearningRx, it enables us to create an individualized training plan that's really focused on the root cause of why your child struggles, as opposed to just guessing or doing, every child doing the exact same type of training. We can really zero in where they need the most help. So I really encourage you, even if you don't move forward with our training, to do the assessment, because the understanding why, really knowing the root cause as to why your child struggles, is invaluable for you as a parent to see their strengths and weaknesses, but also can give you a plan for how to address those issues going forward so they can overcome those struggles and excel as they get older.